And it's been another week, you guys. What a week this has been. No way in my wildest imagination that I would have thought we would have hit half our goal in 24 hours of going live on Indiegogo. I couldn't have conceived of that. There's a couple things, guys. First of all, I just want to say thank you. That is incredible how the Indiegogo campaign has been going so far. Absolutely unbelievable. And I know in my campaign video I can sound a little bit, because I write all that out. For the campaign video, it's such high stakes for me, and I feel so uncomfortable asking people to contribute to this thing that I have to write it all out, and it sounds a little more, I sound more natural acting than I do in a campaign video. It's just, it's a real heightened situation for me, and it's hard for me to sound sincere doing that, and I wanted to tell you how sincerely blown away I am by how this is all going. And today is about that, about how this show and your guys' response to this show has actually changed my life. Okay, this all sounds so, to me, but I thought, let's be sincere about this, okay? Because it went up on a Thursday night. And within 24 hours, we had half our goal. And we were the top campaign on the video web portion. I didn't even log into Indiegogo, and I just went to see what the average layperson sees when they log into the main page of Indiegogo. And there we are, on the main page, right there, first thing you see. Other than those awesome cat ear headphones. How cool are those? But right underneath that is us. And you guys put us there, which is incredible to me. Of course, as will be the case for the next month, the top link in the doobs goes straight to the campaign. If you haven't seen the video yet, go check it out. See what are some of the things you can bid on for this final campaign. The last Platoon of Power Squadron campaign ever. What I'm going to talk about today is the sheer amazingness of feeling creatively heard for the first time in my life. And it's amazing how much it changed the rest of my life, all right? Because ever since I was 10, and picked up a camera, I just really was so hungry to make the kind of things that I loved going to see in the movie theater. I just wanted to make something that affected people the way that I was affected when I went to see something that I really enjoyed. That's it. And since that day, I kept throwing out things, hoping that something would break through to a point where other than my immediate group would see it and hopefully appreciate it. I have a stack of things that I threw out into the world. We go back to VHS here. Here are the VHS cases we made for our cable access show back in 2001. So excited we were by the idea of cable access. Like the movie Wayne's World, you could make a show for your community to see. And a couple people actually in the community would watch this. And we were really excited about that. I still had that ambition to be creatively heard by more people. Past cable access then, we made a feature called The Girl in Los Angeles, consumer grade equipment DV feature. Played in 2 small indie festivals. Won second place at one of them. But again, like when you go to the screenings of this, barely anybody is in the room for it. I felt great that we accomplished it. It's a completed project, but I didn't feel creatively heard. So that ambition kind of festers, and within you is like, why can't I get it out there? And obviously, if you watch this today, you'd see it wasn't ready to be seen, but you still push it out. So much so, 7-day loan. We put it in the local library, hoping that people would think it was a real movie and check it out. A couple people did, from what I hear, which we also did with Mr. Massacre and the Debutantes. We put these on the video store shelves in the community section. People could rent these. And Eliza rented them quite often, actually. The list goes on and on. Fall Free-For-All, 7-day rental at the local video store in the community section. Trying to be Seen. Played at the Chicago Comedy Pilot Competition at the Music Box. So we got to screen at the Music Box, which was wonderful. But everybody in there was there to see their own pilots play at the Music Box. Again, it's one of those things where you don't feel like you're actually reaching out. Twisted Thicket, again, we made Twisted Thicket awesome. 1 or 2 festivals, 2 festivals again. And then you go to the after parties for those festivals, and it's just people talking about what they're trying to do, and everybody just wants the same thing. For somebody to see what they're doing and for it to register with them. Submitted to the same Chicago Comedy Pilot Competition. Pops. This is the pilot disc. They didn't want to play it, so I didn't even get to see that play at the Music Box, understandably. This looks so much worse than Fall Free-For-All. And then you guys came. Episode 1 was fairly nicely viewed. It was in the early days, when the Nerdfighter community was still young. Craig had just started blowing up. When Episode 3 premiered, The first day there was 10,000 views, which was unheard of for me. All of a sudden, I felt creatively heard. For the whole rest of the show, you guys have helped me feel creatively heard. And that crazed, like, hungry ambition inside of me that I want to make something that people feel entertained by, or something that they connect to in some way. In the comments of every episode, you guys, it's finally, you know, it felt like that. It still feels like that. And I just want to say, watching that campaign go live and seeing how many people were bidding on the special edition box set, that you guys actually care enough to have that and to keep it. The way that I go still and buy Blu-rays and DVDs of things that I connect with, and I want to keep them. I want to have them on my shelf. I want to be, not just to be able to watch them, I want to have them. And the fact that you guys want to have us, it's awesome. You guys changed everything. I feel really silly, but that is honest. Being this sincere, it's too Spielbergian. We need to be more removed. We need to live in a Fincher world. So over the next few weeks, we're going to hear from other people involved in Pops, talking about this, that, or the other, history of the show, things like that. Hopefully we can finish out this campaign strong. I really appreciate it. I can't believe how it started. It's awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by. That's the Pops logo. You guys are amazing. Check the campaign out if you have not yet, and thank you for helping me finally take a breath and realize that there's a place for the stories that I want to tell, and that place is with you, and I appreciate that. So I will see you guys in a week.